that's where the ETSUJINs are just so damn nice. You get the punish off, and you're in a position to run away so cleanly. That's what makes it so
This
strong.
is the video to upload to YouTube because people still complain about ZIMMS to this day. Look at what ETSUJIN's doing to the ZIM player. Like, are you kidding me? And y'all complain about ZIMMS.
I've been telling people, like, ETSUJINs are better. And it's purely because of the shield matchup and things like this.
Fish, what is this? What are you doing?
Just being funny.
This is the Haldeman Infinite, right? That's what they're trying to do?
Yes.
I mean, it's just
It's funny
it's just like
because it told me that the PS shield is there because just Haldi Punch is DM. Despite the fact it's still Haldi Punch, you just have to have a PS shield with it.
if they have a shield, it doesn't work. Well, then why did you pick it in a shield meta? Fish!
It's for the memes. It was for the memes. Watch point. Alright, so the map is Watch point.
Oh my god. It's Pride Month.
I will say...
The tournament is gay.
I will say, the frame of Strider's AC doesn't look that bad. I actually don't think it looks that bad.
That's true. Main dish doesn't look terrible on there.
Main dish, I think, just looks like a good core in general. There are some things it looks ugly with, but I generally think it's pretty cool.
It looks fine.
Can't say the same for TQ, but I do think overall people are a little bit hateful about some of the heavy cores in this game.
I think VE48 and main dish look fine.
Yeah.
I think TQ looks awful.
Yeah, TQ looks stupid unless you're also a heavy build.
If you're a quad or a tank, that looks sick. But if you're a biped, it looks really weird.
Yeah. Alright, going right into it. Here we go. The VPMs are the question mark for me. I understand like ratting and whatnot.
3 PM.
3 PM.
3 PM is an extremely strong missile for its EN cost, and
Yeah.
it's sort of value missile. It's like MLT4 if MLT4 worked.
Right, yeah. I guess it's for the min-max of
Because like look at that, it hit the ground and just did like a ton of like impact.
Yeah.
Well, not a ton, but like a ton for its value. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It is super duper cheap. It is like one of the cheapest missiles in the game when it comes to weight and EN cost, and it just hits. It's consistent.
Yeah. And then we got, of course, the ETSUJINs, the tried and true weapon. It was a sleeper for a while. A lot of people didn't believe in it, myself included, but it has easily crept its way in. Has a strong argument for the best weapon in the game at this point.
Yeah, ETSUJIN I think is definitely has a case for the best weapon in the game.
Been,
especially after
Iazo
just won the $500 Panda Cup Invitational. Flawlessly.
Even in threes, you see it a lot. ETSUJINs have taken over threes as well.
Can we go one game without you talking about threes?
Am I not allowed to mention that the metagame is like shifting in like both game modes? Come on.
I know. I'm just joking. Are we actually seeing a purge come from Fish? They're purging the PS.
I mean, they don't really do anything in this matchup, so I understand it.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that. It actually is probably a hindrance, if anything, as it does make your hitbox bigger.
Yeah.
Your hitbox.
It does make your hitbox bigger.
Yeah, the issue with this is that, as Fish was kind of talking about, they have the Haldeman, and you're just gonna get parried every single time.
Especially if they shoot it at the same time every time. Which is what I'm saying.
You're kind of supposed to do that on the Haldeman though, because like with the really short reload, that's kind of just the reason why you pick it over Zim, you know?
Yeah, but when you're against a shield matchup, well, that's because of the swap. When you don't have the swap and you get the shield, there's no reason not to be swapping you or to be alternating the shots.
Yeah, no, Fish's build just does not work here. I know they're trying to go for the funny Haldeman infinite punch thing, but it's just you can't do that against Strider.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Strider is possibly the best player in North America. You cannot do that against him.
Yeah, bit of an unfortunate draw for RD, but it is what it is.
Well, Artemis knew who they were going up against.
Yeah, but they wanted to play this the whole tournament.
You didn't swap build, Strider? That's fine. You don't have to. It is not required.
It's not required. It's just as long as...
It is an ability for your opponent to swap builds. Like for either opponent to drop
you're allowed to swap builds, you just don't have to.
Yeah. Blind pick is a really interesting format, and honestly, I'm loving it.
It's cool.
There's the fish I know. There's the fucking fish I know. Here we go, baby. That's it.
It said fuck it.
Now we got ourselves a game. Now we got ourselves a game. Fish, destroy this gamer. Obliterate them now.
Now here's the problem. That's TQ core. You wanna know how much stability that shit has?
Yeah, a billion.
Yeah, I know.
A billion stability
I know it has
and a billion kinetic defense.
Yeah, I know Vero and Melander. Vero and Melander also both have good kinetic defense. So
Vero has extremely good kinetic defense.
A lot of, defenses you get to chew through for a build like this. And already Fish is very close to getting staggered.
Yeah, not to mention Strider is just extremely good at at parrying.
That's where the ETSUJINs are just so damn nice. You get the punish off, and you're in a position to run away so cleanly. That's what makes it so
This
strong.
is the video to upload to YouTube because people still complain about ZIMMS to this day. Look at what ETSUJIN's doing to the ZIM player. Like, are you kidding me? Y'all complain about ZIMMS.
I've been telling people, like, ETSUJINs are better. And it's purely because of the shield matchup and things like this.
Let's see, because if Fish can get a stagger here, Strider with the counter kick, that's huge. Let's see if Fish can capitalize.
Oh, just
does force the PA.
Alright, PAs have been traded, but look at the AP lead. It's massive, and when you're a build like this that's able to kite away, that kind of matters a lot. Especially when there's so much stability to chew through.
Yeah, this is looking like a game for Strider. Good lord.
This is a creature if I've ever seen one. You know, those kite gamers, those armor core people that, you know, miss the olden days where you don't just, like, mindlessly A-B towards, welcome back. I know you've been waiting for gameplay like this, you know.
Yeah, wiggling is now a thing,
like wiggling
which is
back.
very similar to like circle strafing. It's like there are many old gen mechanics that are kind of returning. Also, very good kick by Fish, actually getting through the shield.
Yeah, actually,
but I don't think it's gonna be enough. The double stagger is tragic.
So tragic.
Doesn't even get the PA out of them. That could just be the game.
Yeah, already like the lead.
You seeing that 3 PM value now? You were hating on 3 PM before this.
No, I never hated it. I was just wondering how the dynamic is with it. But you know, ETSUJINs are just so strong by their own. As long as you have another way to chip, you know, it's all you need.
Yeah, 3 PM is an extremely good chip weapon. Strider just standing there, misses the counter kick. And that is game.
I do.
Wait, no, it's not. No.
Oh, just barely. But
wait,
I do think it's just
it's
gonna
not game
not
anymore.
matter.
It's not. There it is.
It's not gonna matter. I do have to say, ETSUJINs being part of the meta now has done one thing I do like a lot, and that's make Melander C3 a staple arm part, because that is probably the it is preferred over Basho because of the recoil control, and the firearm spec because I can't English for some reason, but ETSUJINs don't just play an Oscillus runner, so it's nice to have this firearm spec so that you can play it at a slightly longer range, and that's where Melander comes in clutch with the firearm spec. So you know, people saying firearm spec doesn't matter. Well, there's one case where it's nice.